So, what does your financial future look like? Is it this crystal clear picture, or is it kind of fuzzy? Well, in the next few minutes, we're going to clear things up. Think of this as building a simple map that can help you get exactly where you want to go. Let's dive in. Okay, before we even touch a single number, let's just pause and think big picture. What do you really want out of life? I mean, is it buying that perfect house, making sure your kids are set up for success, or just a truly peaceful, worry-free retirement? You see, financial planning isn't really about money. It's the tool that helps you build the life you're actually dreaming of. And this, right here, this is the most important leap you can make. It's about moving from a wish, like a dandelion seed floating in the wind, to a real deal blueprint. This is how we turn those daydreams into an actual, actionable plan.
All right, our adventure begins. So, first up, we need to understand why a plan is so crucial in the first place. Think of it like this. It's the map for our entire journey. It's what turns a random walk in the woods into a purposeful expedition to the summit.
Just look at the difference here. On the one hand, you have a goal like save for retirement. It's kind of foggy, right? Like a mountaintop you can't quite see. But then, look at the other side. Retire at 60 with $500,000 in the bank. Bam! Suddenly the peak is crystal clear. You can see the path. That is a target we can actually aim for. Okay, so every adventurer needs their gear. For our next step, we're going to forge our tools. And in the world of finance, that just means understanding a few really powerful ideas about how your money actually works. Now listen up, because this might be the single most powerful concept in all of finance. It's actually pretty simple. Money you have today is worth more than the same amount in the future. Why? Because the money you have right now can be put to work to earn even more money for you. This is the incredible engine we call compounding.
Let's see this magic in action. Imagine someone named Krishna invests £500,000 at an 8% return. With simple interest, he's taking his earnings out each year, kind of like just picking the fruit off a tree. But with compound interest, he's reinvesting those earnings. He's planting the seeds from the fruit to grow more trees. He's letting his money's earnings earn their own money. And what's the difference between those two approaches? After just 5 years, this, almost £43,000. That's extra money created out of thin air, just from being patient and letting your interest earn its own interest. That is the incredible power of compounding. Another absolutely essential tool is figuring out your starting point. You got to know where you are right now. This is your net worth. And it's super simple. Just take everything you own, your assets, and subtract everything you owe, your liabilities. What's left is your personal financial snapshot. It's the "you are here" marker on your adventure map.
Okay, so we've got our destination in mind, and we've forged our tools. Now it's time to explore the world. Let's take a look at the map of all the different places you can put your money to work.
You know, the investment world can feel huge and complicated, but it pretty much boils down to two main territories. First, you've got equity. Think of this like owning a brick in a building. You're a part owner of a company, sharing in its ups and downs. Then you've got debt. This is more like being the bank. You're lending your money to a company or a government, and they promise to pay you back with interest.
And as you can see, there's always a trade-off. Equity, it's got the potential for higher highs, but it's a much bumpier ride. There's more risk involved. Debt, on the other hand, is a much steadier path. It's more stable and predictable, but usually with lower growth. Finding your own personal balance between these two, well, that's the real art of building your portfolio.
Now, let's be honest, this whole landscape can be pretty tricky to navigate on your own. So for our next leg of the journey, let's talk about finding a guide. What does a good financial advisor actually do? And what should that process even look like? So what does a good advisor really do? It's not some kind of secret magic. It's actually a really clear 6-step process. First, they work with you to establish your goals. Then they gather all your data, analyze your situation, and develop a completely custom plan. Only then do they help you implement it. And this is key. They keep monitoring it to make sure you stay on track. It's a logical cycle, and it's all built around you. And Benjamin Franklin absolutely nailed it here. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Understanding how this process is supposed to work is so empowering. It means you know the right questions to ask. You become a partner in your own financial journey, not just a passenger along for the ride. And that brings us to our final stop, putting it all together. Let's talk about the destination and what it really means to start charting your own future. And this might be the most important takeaway of all. Your plan is not carved in stone. Think of it as a living document, a map that you can and should redraw when you need to. Life happens, right? Goals change, the world shifts. A truly good plan is one that you revisit and adjust over time, making sure you're always heading in the right direction for you.
We have covered a lot of ground today, from big dreams to actual blueprints, from the magic of compounding to the map of the investment world. Hopefully, the whole process isn't such a mystery anymore. And now, it all comes back to you. With this map in your hand, what is the very first step you're going to take on your financial journey?